Good evening. Tea time with tea. What shall I bring up today? Let's talk COVID. Working in the medical field, even if it's just in the clerical side, we were all handed out thermometers. Before we clock in, we have to take our temperature, we have to put it in the system, and then the system unlocks so that we can actually clock in for work. Yeah, that's a thing. 5 days a week, check your temperature. There's also a question, are you having any loss of sense of taste, smell, all of that? Been tested for COVID? Have you tested positive in the last 14 days? These are the questions we have to ask daily, have to answer daily. Okay? Okay, cool. Keeps the patient safe. It's the same questions that we ask the patients who come in. We are about to open up schools. First of all, let me salute those states who, when Betsy DeVos and Trump ordered, schools must open, they must open now, and they said, hell no. Our students and our teachers' safety comes first. Yes, we know children need to be engaged. They need to socialize at a young age. It makes for a healthy mind and body. We understand that. That does no good if they die. That does no good if their aunt, their uncle, their mom, their dad, their grandma, their grandpa contracts COVID from them. And then what are they going to do? Live the rest of their life knowing, I killed grandma? I killed grandpa? No. How healthy do you think they'll be? How well adjusted do you think they'll be? Okay. Now, 3 teachers in Arizona taught summer school in the last 2 months. In the last month and a half. 3 of them came down with COVID. 1 of them died. How do you tell that teacher's class, your teacher died? You're going to have to explain to them she died from COVID. They did everything they were told to do. Wear a mask, check their temperature, do social distancing. Here's the thing, you're in a room with children. Children want to talk to you. Children want to come up to you. I'm not saying one of the kids gave it to her, but somewhere along the line, these 3 teachers got COVID. 2 have recovered, and that one has died. She's a 30-year experienced teacher. Teachers are fabulous. They're constantly learning and constantly feeding into the minds of children. That was summer school. How many kids would be in a building during a regular school year? Mind you, no plan, nothing has been put out there to help teachers handle this. Just figure it out. But we want them back in school. I salute those states that have said, no, we will be doing distance learning, at least for the first month or 2. And then we'll see how it works going forward. Do we start having them come in 2-3 days or not? We'll work it out. And I respect them for that. Now, the universities that quickly took Trump to court, no, you don't get to tell our students they have to leave, who may be in their 2nd or 3rd year of college, because we have to do distance learning. You're going to try to kick them out of the country? What the frick? I see Trump is now backed down from that little edict That little executive order that he was hot to go for with his marker. I guess he didn't think schools were going to... I guess he thought these universities were just going to roll over and go, okie dokie. These hundreds of students who may be in their second or third year about to finish their last year so they can graduate. Yeah, we're just going to let you kick them out the country because of a pandemic. Something that is no way their fault. But your dumb, idiotic self, I'm sure with Stephen Miller standing over your back, whispering in your ear, you can get rid of these foreigners. This is how you can do it. You got an opportunity. You can do an executive order. And Barr is standing in the corner, twiddling his thumb, going, I ain't even going to try to stop you. Sounds good to me. You were not counting on those universities stepping up and calling your butt in the court. And now the ACLU filing a lawsuit because of the gassing of the protesters outside the White House. Yeah. I'm waiting to see whether they do it both as a lawsuit against the government in general and specifically focused on Trump by way of him giving the order, making it a personal lawsuit as well as a government lawsuit. Yeah, I want to see the details in that because I kind of get the feeling it's going to be sweet. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to hit those few items. I look forward to your comments. Our primary obligation is to protect our citizens. Not to kiss Trump's butt. Not to pat him on the head. And that wonderful little interview that he had yesterday where he blurted out, Obama and Biden stopped testing. Obama and Biden stopped testing. They just stopped it. Dude, which one are you talking about? Ebola, where there were, 2 deaths and 4 people infected? Or are you talking about H1N1? Which was a totally different virus. A completely different virus. Which one were you talking about? And why can you not keep Obama's name out of your mouth? You're like the little kid that knocks something over and somebody else, and you turn to them and go, Bobby did it. Bobby did it too. Well, let's see. Bobby knocked something over 6 months ago. It didn't break. It didn't spill. But you're trying to drag Bobby into this. Everything is about Obama. There was a, what was it? I think it was the news correspondence dinner or something where Obama made fun of Trump. That man's butt is still burning. Years later. That's how thin-skinned he is. That everything is about Obama. And his followers do the same thing. They mimic him and repeat it. Which always makes me think, at what point do you stop trying to refer to the person who came before you? Now, Obama referred to Bush because the economy fell apart under him. And he would preface, I'm trying to do this to repair what happened. There was no great, incredible thing that happened for you to constantly drag Obama's name into every other statement. My God, you're a little cowardly weasel. No, a big orange cowardly weasel. I'm not going to hold this up too long. But, people, I look forward to hearing your comments. Am I missing something here? Because I can't figure out why he can't get that name out of his mouth. And every time he puts up a commercial about, oh, Biden is, Biden's older. Biden, he could have some mental problems. Every time he says that, it's on the tip of my tongue going, dude, look in the mirror. Before you try that, seriously, look in the mirror. Listen to some of your responses at interviews. Anyway, this has been my opinion. Tea time with tea. I do look forward to hearing your comments. Like, share, subscribe. And please, trust the tea, not the Kool-Aid. Bye-bye.